Hey guys, want to introduce you to a new mobile game that's a great way to unwind after a long day at school or work. It's called Vikings War of Clans. The game reminds me of top strategy and RPG games of the 90s and 2000s, which we were all crazy about. And now it's finally on mobile, and the graphics are amazing. You can choose your own playstyle, build an impregnable city with a functional economy, use your diplomacy skills to rule the world, or just gather your friends, build a huge army, and destroy enemy castles. It's super fun.
And if you hit the link in the description,
We'll give you 200 gold and initial protection shield in the game for free. Hit the link, check it out. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to a beautiful day for a drive here in the canyons. This is JP. Welcome out,
Pleasure.
sir.
Thank you so much.
JP with the GP.
Yes.
John Cooper Works Mini GP. For those out there unfamiliar, Mini people are an interesting group.
Yes.
And they are
Very much
diehard about customizing their minis. And that's one of the best things about minis is you can really have it your way.
Yeah.
As it were. And the only other place you can do that really is Porsche or like Aston Martin or something, but the GP is the lightest, fastest, and most powerful of the Mini range. So tell me about yours. You said it's a 13, right?
It's a 2013
R56.
R56 GP2 for all the super GP fans.
Yeah, there's the GP1, which is the supercharged one. And
we have the
GP2,
turbocharged one, and this I think is production number 776 out of 2000, something like
said,
that.
nerds. They're
Nerds,
yeah.
yeah.
So you modified this one a bit though.
Cold air intake, new speed, TC Kline racing, double adjustable coilover kit, cold air intake, bigger piping, tune putting about 20 more horsepower, 25 more pounds of torque.
So what's interesting about the Mini engine is it's rung pretty hard from the factory. There's not really a lot of breathing room.
You can juice out of it.
But
yeah.
you can definitely change the character of the car. So let's have a go and see how your modifications have changed the Mini. Sounds good.
Oh yeah, that blow off is like killer.
So the GP, in addition to being more powerful, you lose the back seat and you get that strut tower brace. You get a wing. You get different wheels. What else do you get?
Cloth. You get the Recaro seats. You lose the nice little cuddy spot. You got a nice little red trim going through the car.
Fast.
Yes.
I just got out of an 81 Mercedes SLC, so this basically feels like a fucking 488 right now. God, the short wheelbase and the tight steering, it's just like zoom, 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 zoom.
Yeah.
That's what the zoom, zoom is about. Oh, yeah, buddy. It handles good.
Oh, it's so fun.
These things handle really good. I like them. What tires are you running on here?
I actually don't know offhand. I think they're Shimano's, but I have a 18-inch new speed wheels on them right now. And so there's only like really two options I had, and so these are the stickiest of the two. I think they're HTRs, 2s? I'm not sure.
When did New Speed start making Mini stuff? That sounds new to me.
So I actually didn't get this car originally. This was my late father's car, and so he used to work for TC Kline Racing, and he was one of the co-founders. And so he put the suspension together. Then he linked up with New Speed, and then they did all the Mini stuff together. So I'm not exactly sure.
So was this the development car for New Speed's work on the Mini?
I don't have the liberty to say that, but I'm assuming. My father was very secretive. He didn't like to let everybody know all the money he was dishing into his toys.
Interesting. Oh well. I mean, listen, it's corners flat. It's sharp as a tack. Wow.
I love hearing that.
Yeah, you definitely get more turbo noise. God, it feels, I mean, after the cars I've driven today, which admittedly are not the fastest cars I've ever driven, this thing is a missile. How much power do you think it's making?
I would guess around 230 if I was being optimistic, 240.
I believe that. And then how much weight do you save with the GP?
I think you save about 200 pounds, so it would be like me not being in the car, but no me in the car, so it's about neutral.
Because you also have no sunroof.
No sunroof?
No sunroof is important. Because the sunroof in the Minis is a giant panoramic job.
Oh yeah.
And it adds like 100 pounds onto the car. This thing drives good.
I try not to get in too much trouble with it. It's really, really easy to just have fun.
Oh, dude, my Mini I think when I had my Mini, I think that was the most tickets
I've ever
like,
gotten.
something about that car made me drive like a complete knockbag.
Oh, so fun.
I got a ticket doing 96 and a 50 on the way home from the dealer when I bought it.
Hell yeah.
Literally, I had the car for 30 minutes and I got
Damn.
a huge ticket. I was like, this is going to be a long 3 years.
You're doing it right. You're doing it right.
Man, this car feels right though. My biggest issue with these Minis were always that, because I drove this GP when it was stock, my biggest issue was that it was really expensive.
Yes.
I mean, I think it was $45,000 or $47,000. It was so expensive. And so, unless you are the most diehard Mini fan around, and I know they hold their value better than the regular Minis, so you do get some of that back, but you got to be the most diehard Mini guy around to really be into it, because you're kind of getting
not getting that much more.
Well, you're kind of getting like tuned Fiesta ST performance for Focus RS money.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but it does like you're having your hand on the steering wheel, the shifter, the seats, like, you know, it feels like a high quality item, or a little more so than the Fords. Man, I'm so sniffly. It's cold today. I'm sorry. I feel like my voice sounds horrible. I'm having a real good time over here, though, in case you're wondering. This is fucking sweet. We'll flip around. Let's see. So downhill, you got all the chassis in the world, all the brakes in the world. Let's see about that power front-wheel drive uphill.
All right.
I tell you what, with the suspension, I mean, it's hard because you have 18-inch wheels.
Yeah.
18-inch wheels on a Mini, you're going to get that initial jar, but the suspension is really sorting it out pretty nice.
Yeah. Well, for the track, we use a smaller wheel. We use a 70-inch new-speed wheel.
Oh, you do for track
so
work.
This is my street look nice company, but for track work, yeah, we use a Toyo R88s. I believe.
Oh yeah, this thing probably handles like crazy. I've
seen some insane stuff.
What track does this car like best? Streets of Willow?
Streets of Willow. I haven't Streets of Willow this yet. I've done Thunder Hill with this car, and that was a blast.
I bet Thunder Hill's great in this car.
Fantastic. But I want to get out to like Bottom Willow, Willow Springs, Streets of Willow, Big Willow, and do all that stuff with this car.
This car would do well at Button Willow.
Oh yeah. I just need to save more money for more track time is always the issue.
So nice. I love the spacement of the pedals. Is really good for heel and toe. This thing drives good. Really, really good. It's so sharp. Feels like it's not running out of steam. And it's just driver easy. I don't feel like I have to do a lot of work to get these ridiculous cornering speeds out of here. This thing is great.
This is good old-fashioned fun.
So fun. When I had my supercharged, my 06, the sound, I never thought the turbo motor would outsound the supercharged motor, but this one, whatever's been done to it, what has been done to it to make it sound so good?
I think there's a cooler intake. The tune, and then we have a ETS intercooler. But yeah, I think besides that, it's basically stock.
Just the intake and the tune, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, this sounds very good. The supercharger with this thing is awesome. It's got a real good stick to it. I'd love to check what your tires are on the way out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Make sure you put the tires in the description of the video so people who care will see. And I got the heated seat going right now.
Oh, heated seat. Best $500 option ever.
I have to. With my girlfriend, I have to get heated seats from now on. She demands it. That's okay. Happy wife, happy life.
There you go.
But, wow, this is the first Mini I've really liked in a while.
Oh, I'm gonna blush.
No, I mean, this thing rips. I think probably because I'm taking the price out of it.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like a press car where I have to go, is this a good value?
Yeah.
You know, in this one, it's more like, have your modifications woken up? And I would say, yes. Yes, they have. This thing is fun. It's just so sharp.
Big rock.
Yeah, it's been there the whole time.
All day, yeah.
It's been there all day. Oh, and here's where you see the speed that normal people drive up this road. What do you say, Bob? Oh my God.
No.
Oh my God.
What are you doing?
Oh, you are depressing. So how long this was your dad's car?
This is my dad's car.
And he bought it new?
He bought it new in 2013. I think they kept it stock for a little bit. Then they did the suspension work, and then TC, the other owner, had a stock GP, and then they would basically battle these two beasts at each other and kind of show off the suspension and everything. And it was a lot of fun. But once he passed away, I had an option to buy it, and I bought it for a really good price for my family. And I was just
now it's an heirloom.
Yeah, now it's an heirloom, and it's like it's a little reminder of my dad, and it's a quick car.
Yeah, and has it been, a good, reliable car?
So I had the extended warranty on it because I just had a water pump go up, but I also had a, so I better say this, the engine thermometer went out, and so I had to shell out about $1,000 for that. So it's not, it's been good from what I've heard. I've heard a lot of other people have had a lot more issues, but so far with this, it's been a dream. My biggest thing is just the coils is not bottoming it out, and
I'm gonna, well, what's the point? We're right. It's like we got the car right there, right there. The problem with minis in general is that you've got 40K on here. I would say 50, 60K, they tend to fall apart.
Yeah.
I mean, I got out of my mini at 49,800 miles, and Thaddeus, my cameraman, stayed in his until about 85, and by the time he hit 85, it was a disaster.
Well, on that note, I'm selling this car at 80,000 miles.
I what do they say? Past performance does not indicate future success. So like, just because one car had certain things happen doesn't mean yours will. I can tell you that right now in its current configuration, this car rips.
It's an awesome car.
This is a good, honest, fun sports car, and I'm definitely a fan of it. It's a cool reminder of your dad. It's a cool thing to have.
Absolutely.
One day you can maybe carry something like that.
Absolutely.
Myself, for sure. Thank you so much,
A
JP.
pleasure, Matt. Thank you so much.
What a brilliant little car, and we didn't mention all the parts in it, but go to the video description and they'll be there. And if they're not, it's his fault.
Yeah, I'll listen. I swear.
Way to represent the mini community with your sloth shirt.
Sloth love.
And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.